Imagine a place where ever-changing patterns of light inspired an entire artistic movement. A place where rivers flow gently through timeless tableaus. A place with ancient stone cottages and half-timbered houses. Where colorful fishing villages yield to the rhythms of pastoral countryside. Yet a place that has frequently played a vital role in altering the course of history. And then imagine an elegant chateau, a private residence sequestered amid the tranquility of that vast rural landscape. A structure that began as a fortress and was transformed through the centuries into a haven of cordial ambiance and gracious living. Where its corridors have marked the advance of time for nearly 1,000 years. A place that beckons to the future by being a window on the past. There is such a place that is known as the Chateau of Canisy. From the moment you arrive at the Chateau of Canisy, you know that you are in the presence of someplace special. Here, tucked within the peaceful setting of the Normandy countryside in France, is the home of Count and Countess Denis de Kergolay, who welcome visitors to experience life in historical surroundings as if they were their own. Canisy is unique, unlike any place you have visited before. The property dates back to the Middle Ages, when the original owner, the sire of Carbonel, fought beside William the Conqueror at the Battle of Hastings in 1066. It has remained in the same family ever since, and the successive generations who have occupied and loved the residence have also protected and embellished it throughout the ages, preserving an aura of charm and hospitality. Most of the activity takes place in the salon, where guests can sit by the fireplace and enjoy casual conversation, surrounded by antiques and portraits of history from the ancestors of the Kergolay family. The huge dining room will accommodate more than 80 guests for candlelight dinners with exquisite cuisine prepared in Canisy's own kitchen. A focal point is the signature painting of the room, which features the story of a mouse freeing a lion that has been captured in a net. The music room is also a popular gathering spot for after-dinner functions and small concert programs. The library is a comfortable, quiet room for reading for anyone wishing to escape to a more intimate setting. There is also a billiard room and conference facilities. There is a theater for small plays or performances. And down a lovely stairway leading to a large room beneath the original North Tower, you will even discover a disco. The 25 renovated bedrooms are large and beautifully appointed with antiques and furnishings from the various periods which have been witnessed by the chateau. Each room has its own theme, which represents a particular era of French history. No two bathrooms are alike, each with its own character and personality, including one that looks out to the lake and the swans that are permanent residents of the property. The first major renovations of Canisy began in 1588, when Francois Gabriel recommended the use of the magnificent stone of the region, combined with poudinge, which is a violet stone with amethyst highlights, to create the door and window frames. Gabriel was also responsible for the staircase in the front entrance hall. Later adaptations included the expansion of the lake and the creation of French and English-style landscaping. Canisy's vast family tree traces its ancestry more than 10 centuries, where the ghosts of the past tell tales of once upon a time. Marie Antoinette attended the wedding of Justine de Vaudois and Louis Gabriel de Kergolay. Eleanor de Vaudois was sent to the guillotine because of her friendship with Charlotte Corday. And Brigitte de Kergolay was once given a surprise birthday party by General Omar Bradley.
It was an enormous cake, at least 1 meter diameter, probably more, I should say, and covered with American and French flags. I was so surprised I couldn't believe my eyes. That was the best birthday I ever had in my life.
Canisy is centrally located. Mont Saint-Michel is just an hour away. Historic Bayeux with its priceless tapestry dating to the 11th century is just a short drive. The port city of Honfleur is like stepping back in time. Or visit Rouen, where Joan of Arc was burned at the stake. Not to be missed are the fabulous gardens of Giverny, where Claude Monet painted for the last half of his life. There's the Memorial for Peace in the city of Caen. And of course, the sites that pay tribute to the invasion of D-Day in 1944. The Chateau of Canisy is a place that lets you step back in time with all the comforts of the 21st century, all made possible by the creativity and innovation of Count Denis de Kergolay.
I want to prove that a chateau can respect the past, but is open to the modern world, that it has a way to be useful in the modern world. And the way to be useful is that you invite people to stay in the chateau and to, in a way, to experience the chateau life. But you don't do it only in a commercial way.
The Chateau of Canisy is a one-of-a-kind experience. It is a time capsule of the last millennium in a place the world knows as Normandy. The Chateau of Canisy has its own special place in history.